Yes. I do recall this one, don't I? Yeah, I do.
Was he there for
The,
that?
f-
You
the
had
first,
left by then.
No, the first time we met Monty was in one of the
In the
towers.
towers.
He
Okay.
was working with Rich Panderer.
Then yes.
Yes.
That's true. We only saw him for about 3 seconds.
But he would
Yeah.
recognize him, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, captive of the cult and all that.
It will take 8 hours for, I feel so bad putting priorities on a life, but as long as it's less than a month or so, everyone will come out of this just fine. It'll take 8 hours for, Joey and Minerel, and by end of day tomorrow, these poor elves who got caught in the crossfire, I imagine, yes, they'll be up and on their feet. And while we wait for it to take hold, I'll do less desperate measures for your old friend.
Algernon begins crying with relief.
Oh, thank God.
I'm relieved.
Sorry, it was too good a joke to miss.
I know, it's too good of a drawing.
It's very powerful.
Yes.
Never not use that drawing. Okay.
Okay, so did Banana Remowitz ever meet Minerel?
Yes.
Yes. Minerel is one of the big reasons he decided to leave, remember?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
big pyre of Baphomet flame she rested in, yeah.
It's kind of been so long now that I...
Literally his last session, has gone down as the final straw.
Yeah. Well, as far as we know, she's...
That's not true. Banana Ramowitz and Mineral were there for the whole Dragon Islands, weren't they? Like
That was
both-
the end of the
he
Dragon Island.
he left when you bathed in Baphomet flame and became an unholy cult being.
Oh, I
Then
see.
I was gone for a couple of weeks with real life stuff, and then in the week of the big confrontation at the end, that's when Gimnif was first introduced.
Yep.
A little history.
Now,
Okay.
And now
So
you
he-
know the rest.
So he didn't meet Codron Shriner at all, did he?
Never.
Never has.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, Codron Shriner is currently out of affairs.
He's guarding the wagon.
Yes.
He's
So, how
he is
is
very
everyone else?
depressed.
Is Miriam well?
She seems to be in a trance right now.
Just assume she's probably on some sort of spirit quest to find their souls. That will be quite helpful. This is
While we're... Oh, this is Gibnef, by the way.
oh
Very
yes,
shy.
I met him.
I remember
yeah,
this
yeah.
very handsome and virile young stud.
Whoa!
I remember the stories. They've traveled all across the world.
This old fella. Yeah, I know him. He when I was just about to meet you guys in my little lobster submarine, it was so cool. I miss my lobster submarine. In my lobster submarine, he was on this iceberg, and we chatted for a bit, and he told me they were these coolest guys that could really use some help, and that's when I met you. Isn't that funny how things work out? This is actually legitimate backstory that was worked out years ago, by the way.
I know.
Oh, cool.
Years ago.
So what
The world
brings
was-
you to a place like this?
Oh, ministries, feeding the sick, healing the poor. Never mind, my hands are too busy to talk straight.
Scratch that, reverse it.
Also, there's been this horrible destruction I've been following through the plains. You remember
Yes.
Apathy. Both
Yes,
of
we encountered him not too long ago.
A fake version of him.
Well, no,
You saw the actual tower.
Oh yeah.
Remember when we went through the bag? We
With the
saw real
shapeshifter.
apathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we...
We didn't really see him. We just kind of saw what he was up to.
Turns out he's presently devouring the plains of the shapeshifters.
That's terrible. Many others beside, I've heard stories. I don't mind telling you that when I abandoned you to face him alone the second time, it's my greatest shame, and I've tried to follow up on it ever since. And one day I'll set that right.
There's a knock at the door.
You needn't worry about it.
I'm incredibly worried about it.
Well, I mean...
It is
I
kind
mean,
of a multiversal destruction.
By that I meant don't feel bad about leaving us.
He just rolled a 44 health heal check on Monty, by the way.
Well, it's not going to do anything for the cut-off tail. That has to regrow, but you are definitely going to get him conscious.
Yeah.
And there was a knock on the door.
There was.
Gibniff leaves to answer it.
Does the father need any assistance today?
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm the clericade man.
Oh god, I remember
course you
him.
are.
I do remember that.
I've been acting as a backup nurse.
I remember that. God, that's a fucking long callback.
That was.
I don't remember
session
that.
That was the session I DM'd.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was in that, wasn't I?
I just
Oh.
straight up shoved this guy through a wall at one point to heal you and left.
Yeah, Drackle was DMing us and we were all gonna die, and then he came in through a wall and healed us with healing juice.
I like to imagine that he is literally like a golem, filled with healing potion.
Pretty much.
He's just a bowl-shaped glass.
He's just like a-
Mineral's
he's a
body
cult-
stirs slightly.
He's a cauldron filled. He's like a cauldron filled with.
ambulatory cauldron. He's like the cauldrons from Banjo-Kazooie, but he's
Yeah.
filled with
There you
healing
go.
potions. We probably should not put him and Minerelle in the same room, alive.
She's currently dead. It's fine.
Yeah.
Is he not gonna need any help today?
I think he could need all the help he's got. It's a pretty heavy load.
Wonderful. He bursts through the door. Yeah, let's get to it.
Archon jumps back. Surprise.
Who needs a hand?
Except that Joey's dead.
Cleric aid, man. Wonderful. I've stabilized our Dragonborn friend. If you could monitor his condition and
Definitely. He starts.
Maybe to pour
he
juice
starts
on him?
dragging him into the back room.
also
I got
Let's go. Let's
Hey.
go skateboarding.
I wasn't expecting this. So if you could just set up 5 beds, I'd appreciate it greatly.
Can I,
Sir.
before we get resurrected, can I speak to Baphomet some more?
Sure.
Like-
I was gonna cut back to you guys before anyone came back from the dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good.
But for the moment, let's head to the spiritual realm, and let's go in reverse. Minerelle.
So, Baphomet, I've been thinking, I say, sitting atop the pile of flesh as more
Dangerous
flesh droops onto
pastime.
my head.
Yes.
Why exactly do
Things
you
like
want
that
me
will
back
make
in your cult anyway? I mean, to be honest, when I served you, I didn't do a particularly good job. Like,
You nearly stole me one of Ion's relics.
That's true, but I betrayed you at the last minute, and also I was wishy-washy throughout.
It doesn't matter whether you serve me wholeheartedly or half-assedly. It's still service beyond anything that most of my servants give me.
Is Baphomet just gonna get all emo? Like nobody cares.
No, more that
It's more that
help.
you know,
Help is hard to find.
even if
It's more-
even if she's not putting her whole heart into it, she did more to aid his cause half-assing it than most of his dudes did full on.
Yeah, all those
Also-
guys individually were pretty much chumps. I mean,
Also, I outright betrayed you. I attacked like your spawn, your avatar.
But you were not the kinslayer. I have him tortured elsewhere. He will bend to me too in time.
Well, so you're not. This isn't just a trick then. You're not trying to just lull me into serving you so you can turn me into like what's like your lowest minion.
A mindless
Hey.
thrall.
Toilet scrubber.
Am I something like
That's-
that? You know.
Chum bucket.
Yeah.
God damn.
You must scrub the
You don't-
filthy
You
cauldron
aren't.
of
This
Baphomet.
isn't just some kind of contrived revenge for me backstabbing you.
Whether I have your soul or not, I will get what I want in the end. I can outlast all of you.
Well, you do make a pretty. Do you smell that?
What am I
Excuse me?
supposed to be smelling here? This is your hell.
It smells like healing potion.
Yeah, you're at a cleric. You can't come back without your soul, though, and I've got that.
Oh,
So...
Even dead, she can smell that much healing potion in one place.
It is quite a bit.
He's like 7 feet tall.
All you have to do is swear fealty. You can come back with no trouble.
so they can't get my soul, so even if they resurrect me because I'm trapped in this realm.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Don't
But-
do it, Minaret. Oh.
We will
This
be
is
an
this is a
exact.
little suspect. Like before, I was under the impression that I was, indefinitely trapped. Like this was just my afterlife, but it's obviously not my natural afterlife at all. This might just be like
Obviously not. It's a...
this is obviously
Torture room.
defying the order of the planes or what have you.
Oh yes, you're in my realm. No afterlife. You are not dead enough to serve me.
I'm gonna continue musing on this. Let's go to Joey.
Okay.
Let's go to Miriam. Who's she gonna go
I
to?
said we're going in reverse order.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That way it's more dramatic.
Hooves. Hooves, I can fix you.
Fix what?
The next time you turn around and see a mirror, you see yourself with both horns.
Hmm.
Is his arm normal again, or is it still a bug arm?
It's still a bug arm.
That is how he sees himself. No.
Minotaurs have been mindless thralls under the reign of Baphomet too long.
You
I
were a
won't go back
thrall
there.
under Cord's conditions. What did that ever get you?
I have free will.
You will
I
have
have
free will
choice.
under me. You make all the wrong choices for Cord, but all the right ones for my service.
No, never.
Suit yourself.
Never.
I said suit yourself.
And I said never again.
Okay, now this is getting really annoying.
Yeah, well,
Suddenly you're stuck to a wall.
you're... Oh.
Gravity shifts.
What if Joey just does this for eternity until
I
Baphomet
will
just says,
I will
"You
suit
know what?
myself.
Fuck it, just go, just leave, be alive again."
I
don't
did
wanna
suit
do-
myself, and if I do say so, I look pretty snazzy.
Suddenly you find yourself in a clown suit when you look down.
This
Editor's
isn't that
note: Joey does not look very snazzy, even at the best times.
She looks pretty good.
A female clown suit.
That's the exact same.
Really? I've always seen them in different colors.
Doesn't really look different.
Okay. I'll have to look this up later. Maybe
Clowns
I-
are
Unless-
progressive like that.
Unless you're thinking of like a sexy clown Halloween costume.
You know
or
what? Let's
something.
go with that. It's funnier.
Please don't think of a sexy clown Halloween costume.
It's too late. You already have.
Ah,
In time.
Joey is now
Suddenly-
dressed as a sexy Mars bar. There.
ah.
What?
What is this confectionery?
Ready to surrender. Anything you possess I can take from you here.
I've already lost everything that's important to me.
Your other horn bursts into flames.
Fine.
Son of a bitch.
I've lost my party. I've lost my friends. I've lost my family. You can't do anything more to me, Baphomet.
Well, I could torture you endlessly for your screams.
I don't care anymore.
Dang.
Nobody understands me.
Crap. Alright, I'm coming back to you later.
Oh crap. It gets on the train and leaves.
Joey Hooves, too thick-headed to torture.
You hear a door slamming somewhere from outside the maze.
A car peeling out of the driveway.
It's the pizza train
Train.
that's driving away without you.
A train leaving, then a plane.
I'm sorry
taking
about
off.
all these trains. My God, it's crazy today.
Meanwhile,
Why
Miriam
do the
waits
trains-
outside the Red Rock.
The question to answer is not who to say. I must be vigilant, always focused on my pursuit of mystery, of knowledge. I must choose the path that will reveal to me the most hidden information, that will answer the most questions, that will ask the most questions to later be answered, perhaps again with more questions. I approach Minerel, I guess, the red one.
If
Oh.
you go in fully, you will not be able to come out of this, and you will be stuck in that pocket hell until
Oh.
you leave. Do you do this?
Okay. Yes.
Miriam crashes to the ground in a sea of flesh.
Well, Baphomet, I think I've decided to serve. Oh, hi, Miriam.
Oh, look at that! My ride's here.
What in the
Minerel!
Hello.
The hell, all right.
What? Two for
Hi.
the price of one works. Hello, Ion Child.
Hello. I'm here as part of the negotiations.
And what place do you have to negotiate in my realm?
Oh, you're not involved in this.
I have a pretty good mental image of like this conversation happening while meat just endlessly flops on Miriam's and Mineral's heads from above.
Okay, so I
Just-
guess does Minerel still is she look like a person right now, or
Right now, all you
Like-
see is red stone, like an opal.
Well, spirits look like how they imagine themselves to look like, or however whoever controls them wants them to look
Yes.
like. So
Well, no, to Miriam, you just straight up look like a big red polished stone.
I'm not sure if Mineral Woodkins has a mental image for herself as a human by this point. Probably, she probably like.
In this realm,
I'm
you
saying
look
you don't look
false.
like either version of you. To Miriam, there's
That's
just
okay.
yeah.
yes. Minerel,
Yes.
you have been trapped here by Baphomet, but you already
I'm
knew that.
I was trying to think the way to escape. I promise. That was what I was doing.
I really hate you both right now.
The path to escape
That's-
is lit by the lantern of knowledge and openness. If we reveal to each other secrets, we will be guided by the knowledge that we have shared with each other.
Before another wave of skin crashes over here, you hear an angry Baphomet.
What is this hippy-dippy bullshit?
See, Joey, you belong with this guy.
This.
Never.
Suddenly, you can't hear Baphomet anymore, either of you.
Minerel, do you
Yes?
have any questions at all for me that you want to know the answers to?
I don't like where this
Anything
is going.
about me that you would like to know?
It doesn't have to go where you're thinking.
I,
very likely won't, in fact.
Ask her why she was punished.
What you're doing here.
What?
There's plenty of things you could ask.
I could.
What's your
what would
favorite
be a
color?
question? What would be a question that wouldn't offend you and make you uncomfortable?
You just ask one.
The
Is that the
concept
question?
of offense and discomfort must be sometimes partially disregarded or entirely disregarded in the search for truth.
So any question I want then.
Any question at all?
That's a good one that Joey said that I somehow heard over this transdimensional plane. Why were you punished by Ion, the Church of Ion?
Ah. Because I had strayed far from my mission. I had become blind to my original goals as a librarian in my service to Ion. I instead had become too enamored by my own strength granted to me through Ion's grace. And I used this strength not in pursuit of mysteries or the spread of knowledge, but to my own ends that served only myself.
Oh, well, that's... Everyone makes mistakes, I suppose.
Hmm.
Suddenly, Miriam sprouts a single glowing wing.
Oh,
Miriam is the one-winged angel.
God damn it!
It's not done yet.
Bring it up.
When we have duties or set goals for ourselves, we may consider failure to meet them as mistakes. However, the concept of mistakes must not be the focus, but instead improvement and moving again towards one's principles and goals should be at the center of one's mind. What are your principles? What are your goals?
My principles? Mineral looks uncomfortable. Can you ask the question more specifically, please? Be less general.
In Miriam's eyes, facets of the raw stone before her being carved away into something more pristine.
Why? I didn't answer any questions.
Look, it's a metaphor.
Oh.
It's extremely representative.
Well,
When you awaken, when you move, when you choose to act or not act, what is it that guides that choice?
I suppose there's nothing really quite deep about it, really. Like, I mostly, I don't know. I try and there's I'll admit that I'm not exactly the most selfless person. Sometimes I can be pretty greedy. Sometimes, I do things because I'm pretty frightened of things. Like death, which has led to me being in this flesh room. Or, other bad things happening. Sometimes I don't really think very much at all. Sometimes I just don't seem to have time to, and I just have to do whatever comes to mind. Mineral, it looks like she's looks around, obviously, like, sort of half making excuses,
You
not
do
liking
not
to reveal
need
things
to
about
make
herself.
any excuse to justify or defend your actions to me. That is not what I seek from you. What I request of you is awareness, self-awareness, comprehension of the self, of the thoughts that guide the self, and the thoughts that shape the self.
Well, really, I suppose I do, I suppose I do a lot of what I do simply because I don't know. I worry about what the rest of the what others will think about me. About, like, how the rest of the party will regard me, or if they'll think I'm acting foolish, or... Mineral trails off awkwardly.
Would it then be fair to say that you are concerned with judgment?
Sure, that's a good way to put it in an easy box.
You know that those around you will consider your words and your actions and use them to shape a picture of you, despite not knowing perhaps the depths of the motivations, of the reasons for your words, for your actions.
Something like that.
At this point, Mineral looks almost ready to be put into some kind of setting, a fine diamond cut.
Talking about this stuff isn't very easy for me. Can we stop now? I don't really like discussing myself, especially not in a place like this, she says as more meat flops onto her head from above.
Suddenly a second wing sprouts from Miriam's back. That was the answer you needed to give. Something completely true without any hesitation.
That was only sort of true.
I don't know. I think you're completely uncomfortable having meat flop over you and don't want to discuss this.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Oh, that was true.
That was an
thing.
entirely true statement without any hesitation.
Oh, well, great. I guess that works.
Your soul has been accidentally saved. Congratulations.
Yes.
That's
A
about
layer of mystery has been removed, revealing truth and, of course, as always, more mysteries.
I don't
However,
really get it, but I'd like to leave.
then we leave. We can continue this discussion another time, another place, when you are ready to reveal more mysteries.
All you have to do is take Miriam's hand.
I extend my hand.
I'm a rock. I don't know how that will work considering she sees me as a rock, but I do that.
Take on
It'll work.
Take
I'm sure it will.
on
The two of you vanish. In the wagon, Miriam wakes up, eyes shining with delight. Meanwhile, inside the clinic, Mineral Orr suddenly wakes up, famished,
Oh.
and sees
L'chaim!
an entire walking healing potion right in front of her.
I feebly reach up for it, but do not have the strength to climb on top of it.
To just jump in.
I sort of lean out my arm towards it.
Oh no, I know that look.
Not again.
He backs up a little.
Panorama Woods?
Oh!
Are dead people known to just suddenly get up on their own?
They are after I fix them. Now it's all on you, Joey. It's all on you. Come on.
The camera cuts back to Joey.
But can Algernon like get some healing potions
Oh.
from them?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
There's a cabinet full of the things, probably.
There's a man full of them right here.
Well, that's a little rude, don't you think?
I'm sorry. No,
He
okay.
just tilts his head over and like pours a cup for you.
Right. Thank you. Can I give them the mineral?
Meanwhile, Joey is alone.
So alone.
Well, no, you heard Baphomet slam the door and leave, so...
Oh, well, thank God. I hate that guy.
He's
Joseph
the worst
Hooves.
Minotaur deity ever.
What?
Of the
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
I'll wear out your name if I damn well please. Get up!
Wait, who are you? Is this Cord?
Are you shitting me? You
You've never
don't.
talked to me directly before.
You don't even know the voice of your god.
You've never talked to me
You
directly
suddenly feel
before.
a whip crack on your shoulder.
Knock that
Ow.
shit off. Listen up and listen good.
Yes.
What the hell are you faffing about in here for, crying over a shattered horn?
It's the symbol of my Minotaur hood.
Oh yeah, that's it. Not the crown from the Minotaur Empire, or severing the heads of our guardians, or straight up slaying an undead abomination in our guise.
Right, I was supposed to be public. There we go. I want everyone to see that. Okay.
Those are great deeds, but they've broken me.
What the hell did that horn ever do for you?
Goring charge.
Goring charges?
Is that really all you want it for?
I guess that's true.
I'll tell you this. Turn around, Joseph Hooves.
Turn around. Alright, he does.
When you look in the mirror, you suddenly have two horns, the second now matching the flames on the first.
Nice. Thank you, Cord.
Thank me for nothing. Wake the hell up and do your job.
Right away.
I'm assuming at this point you know what to do.
Goring charge the wall?
I was just going to say smash any of the mirrors and walk out, but that works.
Goring
Yes.
Joey Hooves
every
Goring
mirror.
charges the wall.
Like, look, you're about to be reintroduced to Banana Ramowitz. You have to do a goring charge. It's like an old-time
I
save
did it.
thing.
I'm doing it.
All right.
I
Unlike
don't want to roll for fear of getting a natural one and ruining.
unlike Mineral, when you come back to life, you just straight up slam off the ground, nearly bowling over Banana Ramowitz.
Oh yeah!
Oh, it's been too long. Maybe not long enough in some
Yeah.
ways.
Banana Ramberwitz!
Hey! We do
I
our
roll
old...
athletics to give him a hug now.
You roll a 1. you
know-
you hug over his head.
The hug
You know
turns
what?
into a handshake?
You know what? I think that's pretty appropriate.
I mean, he has just gotten back on his feet after death.
I was just dead.
Yeah.
At this point, Joey's hooves are still on fire.
Oh, sorry. I'll put those.
Yeah, careful with how you're hugging here.
Sorry.
No matter how you try, they don't seem to quench.
Oh.
Ah. Guys, did something happen to him?
Do they burn other things? Like,
Well,
Also-
be honest,
They don't.
they weren't like that when he died.
They don't burn you, but you're kind of careful around the plants in the lobby.
He still hasn't gotten rid of the bug arm either, huh? Okay.
No. I think he views that as part of his not natural form at this point.
what, this old thing?
Joey, you're not right in the head. We love you.
From the back room, you hear, "I know a guy who can take care of that for you. Oh yeah,
Take care of
Really?
can make you a new arm, metal, steel.
what? Tempting.
Oh yeah."
I like feeling too much.
So,
Can
so
that
this
thing
whole
really
time we've been
feel?
chatting, like, hey, what's his name? What's Kensington up to? He was always a stand-up guy.
He
Well,
turned on us and tried to kill us.
Damn it!
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Turns out he like tricked us all into like what was it? He tricked Joey into selling all of our souls to him, and then we beat him up and
Murdered his
We
brother.
killed his
uh,
brother,
killed the shit out of his skateboarding
but he didn't
brother.
like him anyway.
And then worst of all, now he's headmaster of a school. Ugh.
That's like the antithesis of everything Joey believes in.